Module overview. Aural skills, also known as ear training, form the bedrock of all musicianship. This module introduces you to the essential auditory capabilities required to decode, interpret, and produce musical sounds in real time. It explores the theory and practice of active listening, tonal perception, and the relationship between hearing and musical structure. You will learn to internalize pitch relationships, rhythmic patterns, and tonal memory through guided exercises, practical listening, and vocal reproduction. The module lays a strong foundation for the more complex aural concepts covered in subsequent modules. 1. What are aural skills? Aural skills refer to the cognitive and physical ability to identify, understand, and reproduce musical elements by ear. These include recognizing intervals and chords, understanding rhythm and meter, sight singing melodies, identifying cadences and progressions, developing pitch memory. These skills help musicians anticipate, respond, and interpret music, both in written and performance contexts. Aural skills are critical for improvisation, ensemble performance, transcription, conducting, and music analysis. 2. The role of ear training in musicianship. Ear training connects the sound of music to its theory and physical execution. It turns passive listening into active listening, the ability to identify what one hears and understand how to replicate or respond to it. Benefits of ear training include improved intonation, especially for vocalists and string players, accurate rhythmic timing and meter comprehension, better memory and retention of musical pieces, stronger improvisational and compositional skills, confidence in performance without dependency on notation. 3. Active verses. Passive listening. Passive listening is the casual act of hearing music without analytical engagement. Active listening involves attentively dissecting music in real time, asking, what is the key? What intervals are present? What meter is used? Which instruments are playing? Active listening is practiced and refined over time. Musicians use tools like solfege, internal singing, and transcription to develop this skill. 4. Solfege and scale degree systems. Solfege is a system used to teach pitch and sight singing using syllables. There are two major approaches. Movable do. Do is the tonic, first note, of any key fixed do. Do is always C, re is D, etc. Common syllables. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. Do scale degrees 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 1 can also be used to identify pitches relative to the tonic, especially helpful in relative pitch training. Example, in C major, C equals do 1, D equals re 2, E equals mi 3.
5. Tonal memory and internal hearing. Tonal memory is the ability to remember and reproduce a pitch or tonal sequence after hearing it once. This skill is essential for repeating melodies accurately, holding a note during harmonization, anticipating harmonic motion. Internal hearing is to mentally hear music without external sound. It supports sight singing from a score, improvising or composing without an instrument, preparing parts before rehearsals.
6. Relative verses. Absolute pitch. Relative pitch. Ability to determine intervals based on a known reference pitch, trainable. Absolute pitch. Perfect pitch. Ability to identify or produce a pitch without a reference, rare and often innate. This course emphasizes relative pitch development through interval training, solfege dictation exercises. 7. Psychological and neurological dimensions. Musicianship engages both hemispheres of the brain. Left, logic, counting, analysis, rhythm, structure. Right, creativity, emotion, holistic listening, tone dynamics. Developing aural skills builds strong neural pathways between auditory perception and motor execution, singing, playing. Regular ear training rewires the brain for musical fluency. 8. Methodologies used in this course. Call and response exercises to mimic phrases and intervals. Listening drills using recorded examples. Solfege singing to improve pitch retention and navigation. dictation practice for rhythm and melody. Mobile apps like Tenuto, Aurelia, Teoria for reinforcement group activities to improve auditory discrimination in ensemble settings.